Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, what's up? My name is vianney.strick. Thank you so much for being here. So today, as you can see by the video, I'm going to be doing a fall makeup look, and in that look, I'll be using either new products that I've been loving or just new favorites, even if they're not new. I just wanted to incorporate a lot of my newest favorites in a makeup tutorial because I do talk about them in like a favorites video, but I want to show them more in action. So I hope that you guys enjoy this video, and if you do, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel to join my squad. Let's get into it. Okay guys, so I'm really excited because today this video is going to be sponsored by Deck of Scarlet. Thank you guys so much for sponsoring this video. If you guys watch my channel, you know that I've been partnering with them for a long time now. I actually was the face of my own palette this year in January. If you guys are interested in that video, I will link it down below. But today, since we are talking about new products that I love or new favorites, I want to talk about their newest lip oils as well as their mistake-proof blushes and bronzers. You guys did see me use the bronzers and blushes before on camera, but not the lip oils. So we'll be incorporating it in today's video. I first want to just start out with the lip oils because, as you guys know, I always have to have something nourishing on my lips, especially right now because your girl has dry lips. And these lip oils are perfect for that. So let's get right into that. By the way, Deck of Scarlet is not sponsoring this whole video, only the parts that I will be talking about their newest products. So if you guys don't know much about Deck of Scarlet, it is a high performance, high quality brand that's actually breaking the boredom of clean beauty. They are 100% cruelty free and vegan. And personally, I just love innovative products. I like products that are new and fresh or that have multiple purposes. So the bronzers and blushes are very innovative, and for the lip oils, they're good for you and they make you look good as well. So today I'll be showing you guys some swatches of my go-to shades in the lip oils, and then at the end of the video, we are going to complete the look with one. These lip oils combine the nourishing hydration of an oil, the impact of a color, and the shine of a gloss all into one nutrient-rich formula. So it's like 3 products in one. All you have to do is put it on like a regular lipstick, and then the solid melts into your lips and turn into an oil. So this is a lightweight and non-sticky product. It does have all these hydrating oils that create shine, and it also has mirror-like pearl pigments. By the way, all these lip oils come in 13 shades. They do have from nudes to pinks to purples and also some cocoa shades. So here's a component. It is really nice and sleek. And by the way, it is a thin bullet that is actually a clicky pen, and then the product comes up. So this is the shade Bordeaux Baby, which is a really nice deep shade for the fall. This is the shade Scarlet Passion, which is so gorgeous to be perfect in the holiday season. This one is Cocoa Spice, which is a really pretty nude that is one of my go-tos. And then this one's Buff Rose, which is also one of my nude go-tos just for a more pinkier tone. So what I like doing sometimes is actually using a bright shade. And since a little bit goes such a long way, sometimes I'll just dot it and then blend it in with my finger. So because it's so pigmented, you can use them really lightly. So these are the lip oils. I'm going to stick to this faint tone right now while I do my makeup. And then once we finish out the look, I will show you guys one of these in action with a lip liner with a glam look. And really quickly, I just wanted to show you guys that it does have a nourishing oil blend of watermelon seed, cucumber seed, and carrot seed oil. It also has hyaluronic acid, which is good for plumping, smoothing, and wrinkles. And it does have mirror-like pigments, and that's what's going to give you that like glassy shine finish. So these are available exclusively at the Deck of Scarlet website. I will put it down below with a 20% off coupon for your first purchase. So let's move on to the face makeup. There's not really a new primer that I've been like obsessed with, so I'm going to go ahead and use the NYX Pore Filler Primer. I typically just go for pore minimizing primers, and this is a good one from the drugstore. So I'm gonna put this all over. And then also for brows, like always, I'm just gonna stick to what I like, which is the Benefit Gimme Brow in the shade 4. And as you guys know, I just like to run tinted brow gel through my brows to start giving them shape and fill before going in with like a pencil or anything like that. Later on, I will go in with the Goof Proof pencil as well as the powder to finish it off. But this is just a really good way to frame your face and also to have like a starting point with your brows. So for foundation, I talked about this in my favorites video, but I have been obsessed with this. So this is the Morphe 2 Hint Hint Skin Tint Sheer to Medium Coverage Foundation. And I do have the shade Hint of Walnut. And I've been loving it. I feel like it just has more coverage than I thought it would. It is such a nice glass bottle. It has a dropper, and it is the thinnest consistency ever, so it's not like cakey, it's not heavy, and it covers a lot for me, to be honest. I really thought it would be more of like a BB cream kind of coverage, but I'll just do about this much. And then a product that I've been loving as well is the e.l.f. oval brushes. I like the biggest one, and I just spread this out, and it just creates a nice tint to even out my skin tone, but it does provide a little bit of coverage, and it is buildable. And just remember, if you don't have too much to cover, you can always go in with concealer and cover the little that you have to cover. You don't have to go in with a full coverage foundation all the time. And something that I like about this brush as well is that I can go around my eyebrows and it doesn't mess them up like a regular buffing brush would. And this is what that looks like. See how it really evened out my skin tone, but you can still see my skin through. So it just makes it look like my skin is just really even. And like I said, you can always go in with concealer and it just looks so much better. So for concealer, I'll be using the Benefit Boi-ing Cakeless Concealer. I do have the shade 6.5. This concealer I talked about as well in my favorites video. And I just really love it because it is a medium to full coverage, very thin consistency concealer, and it just covers a lot for the consistency that it is. It is actually so thin that it doesn't really cake or get into fine lines, hence the Cakeless concealer, and it's just really nice, and I feel like no one really talks about it, and I've been using it almost every time that I wear makeup. And I'm gonna blend that out with my go-to favorite sponge at the moment, which is the e.l.f. Marshmallow Sponge. It is from their holiday collection, and it is just super nice and fluffy and bouncy. See, and now it almost looks like I'm wearing a foundation, not a skin tint. So you really only need to use heavier products where you need them. And now I don't have that super cakey and heavy feeling, but I still look pretty glam. And I love it. I love this combination. And you guys know how much I've been obsessed with cream and liquid makeup because I personally have normal to dry skin, and the more powder that you cake onto your face, it's gonna look cakier. So I prefer to work now with more creams and then set them with powders. And I love me a good cream or liquid blush and bronzer. And that's when these come in from Deck of Scarlet. So like the lip oils, let's look at a little overview of these blushes and bronzers, and then I'll show you guys my go-to shades on my hand and of course on my face. So these are called the Mistake Proof Blush and Bronzers. So what's unique about this product is that it's actually a mist, so it's really easy to use. You just have to shake and spray it. It's an ultrafine mist onto either the brush or a makeup applicator, and then you blend the formula out until you're happy with your glow. So what I like about it is that it's very thin, very natural. There's no harsh lines, and it looks like almost a filter on your face. So the bronzer comes in 4 shades, and then the blush comes in 6 shades. And the blush actually comes from anywhere from nudes to purples. They really do have a lot of fun shades. So here's the packaging, and by the way, these are packed with squalene, algae extract, and ginger root, which actually help lock in moisture, boost collagen levels, and minimize the appearance of pores. So I'm gonna show you guys my 2 go-to blush shades as well as my 2 bronzer shades, and then we can apply it on the face. And by the way, they do have a brush that you can purchase perfectly for this. Mine's a little janky because I use it all the time. I keep it in my makeup vanity, but I'll be showing you guys how to use this brush as well if you are interested. So this is the shade Brazen. It's a really beautiful like apricot shade. And here's the shade Shameless. It's a really pretty, really warm, darker shade, and I love this. This is gonna be perfect for our fall look. This bottom shade is a bronzer. It's called Untamed, and I like to use this for contour. And then this bronzer shade right here is called Carnal, and I love to use this to warm up my complexion. So first I'm gonna go ahead and grab Carnal, and I'll show you guys. All you have to do is shake it, and you can either apply it to your hand and grab it with the brush, or you can apply it directly to the brush. All you have to do is do this, and then you can start to apply it and stipple it in. By the way, this can be super light and natural, but you can also build it up depending on like what you're going for. I really enjoy using this also on bare skin. It's a really pretty look. And like I said, you can also just spray it to your hand if you prefer, and then grab the product and kind of stipple it on the brush and then go onto your face. Really just depends on what you like. The cool thing about this product is that you can actually mix it. So I like to mix the blushes as well as the bronzers, and it's really easy to use because they are such a thin formula. Okay, so now that we have that going, I am going to be using just a little bit of the darker shade, which is Untamed, and I am going to put it in the back of my hand, and I'm just going to grab the thinner brush, stipple it a little bit, and I'm going to use it to just define my cheekbones. And why not? Let's do the jawline as well. Okay, and now I'm going to go in with the blush Shameless. I'm also going to put it in the back of my hand just because this is a little bit of a darker blush. And this is a really pretty shade because it does add a little bit of a flush, but it is pretty warm, almost like a bronzer, which, by the way, you can use any blush or bronzer as either or. They're just different shades. But this is a way to add blush into a look that is still like very fall. And this is what it looks like. As you guys can see, it added so much bronziness and blush and color to my skin, but it's still such an easy, thin layer. It looks absolutely stunning. It looks very dewy, very natural. These are very multi-use, and like I told you guys before, I just love innovative products. I love when things have more than one purpose, and I also like when companies think of newer, cooler ways for makeup, because makeup is so saturated. So before moving on to the next product, I did want to show you guys, and I'm going to read it off of here because I don't want to mess it up, but Deck of Charlotte is a clean beauty brand, and what I love about it is that they have actually banned over 1,400 ingredients in their formulation, including parabens, sulfates, phthalates, mineral oil, and synthetic fragrance. So if you're really into clean brands that are cruelty-free and vegan, and they also, a lot of their products are actually good for you, good for your skin, good for your lips, then try this brand out. I really enjoy working with them and they're awesome. Now that we're done with this, we will revisit back the oils at the end of the video. So you could leave it like this, but if you are interested in learning how to set your creams without losing the luminosity, I have the perfect powder for you guys. And if you guys watch my channel a lot, I mean, I talk about this all the time, but it is the NYX High Glass Finishing Powder. I have the shade medium. As you can see, I use it all the time. But this powder is really nice for setting creams without losing the luminosity because it actually has a little bit of luminosity in it. So it will set all your creams in place, but it will still look really nice, luminous, and healthy. See how even with powder, you still get that radiance. And then I'm also going to set that concealer. I'm just going to be using the Wet n Wild Translucent Powder. So I'm just going to do a very thin layer. And I feel like we've been doing the face for a while, so I kind of want to move on to eyeshadow because today I really wanted to do a look with the new Rare Beauty eyeshadow palettes. These are pretty new. It is their holiday collection. If you guys are interested in a full-on review of both of these palettes, I will leave it up here. But I have been dying to play with this green shade. All these shades are shimmery, so I wanted to incorporate a palette that I've been really enjoying, which is the e.l.f. Hot Chocolate palette. This is the e.l.f.'s 2020 holiday collection. So like always, I kind of like to speed up the eyeshadow portion so the video isn't too long, but I will be showing you guys what shades I'll be using. Okay, so I am back. By the way, I did use the Deck of Scarlet eyeliner. I actually really like it. I figured I would show you guys in case you do want to purchase some of these products. I like their brush tip applicator. It's called the Long Lasting Liquid Liner in the shade Throwback Black. And my favorite mascara combo right now is the NYX On The Rise Volume Lift Mascara with the Maybelline Lash Sensational. These are both good on their own, but together they just hit different. So I look pretty naked right now, so I'm quickly gonna use my Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil in the shade 3.5, and I'm just gonna fill in any sparse areas and really define my brows. And then I'm gonna be using the Foolproof Brow Powder in the shade 5 just to set everything so that it lasts all day. So for highlight, I don't have anything new that I like or new favorites. I'm just gonna stick to my love. This is the Essence Pure Nude Sunlighter. This is honestly just the best. I've been using it every day forever and like haven't even made a dent. I'm just gonna go ahead and add some highlight lightly on the top of the cheekbones. And I always also add it to my forehead because I like having an overall glow, not just on my cheeks. I like just being glowy in general. I guess I'll just go back to the palette. By the way, the one that I used is the Magnetic Spirit from Rare Beauty. I didn't touch this one at all. I just had it handy just in case. But I'm going to go in with this shade, which is called Power. I'm going to use that champagne shade in my inner corner, as well as on the tip of my nose and under my brow bone. Since we have green on the eyes, I don't want to go too pinky on the lips. So I think we should go in with a brown so it like ties in with the crease color. I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Nabella Noir lip liner. I understand that this is discontinued, but just use your favorite like brownie nude liner. By the way, this lip liner is a nice consistency, but it's a little bit more on the drier side. But because we had that lip oil nourishing our lips the whole time, it is so creamy on my lips. Okay, and I think I'm gonna use the Cocoa shade so that it ties in everything. So it's called Cocoa Spice. They're almost like butter on a pan, like they melt on the lips. I mainly use this Cocoa one for like an everyday shade, but it also looks really pretty with a glam look. Okay, and I think lastly, let's just set the face. I'm still using the NYX Bear With Me spray. It's an overall good spray that will work for every skin type. It just hydrates your skin, but it doesn't actually change the finish of your makeup. Okay guys, and here's the final result. I really love how we tied in the green with the mauve with the nude, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I know I haven't really done tutorials in a while, and I just like making videos with my newest favorite products. I understand that it might not be like some new concept of a video, but sometimes I just like hanging out with you guys, just getting ready and playing with makeup that I love and showing you guys. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you enjoyed the look and you recreate it. Make sure to tag me if you do. And thank you so much to Deck of Scarlet again for sponsoring part of this video. All the information and the coupon for 20% off your first purchase will be listed down below, as well as all the other products listed. So hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.